Christy here. What's up? Welcome to my video and welcome if you are new. I have 5 children and we've got a lot going on and we're big eaters. I filmed some clips of all of our dinners throughout the entire week that I'm going to share with you guys. These past couple weeks have been so busy, we've just kind of winged dinners and I've taken things from the freezer that I've made in batches from before and I thought, you know what, this would be a good opportunity to share with you guys. This video is a fun one because it is in collaboration with my girl, Chrissy. She has 9 kids, y'all. So she knows all about those busy weekday nights and I know she's gonna have some amazing good ideas. So I'm really excited to see what she has in store for us on her channel. So when you are done, hop on over to her channel. Let her know that her girl, Christy, sent you. And I know for sure you're gonna love her meals. All right, let's go. Because this week was super busy, we had some kids that were under the weather and we had lots of sports events. I used up a lot of things that I had in the refrigerator and freezer. And this meal is a perfect example. I made a yummy noodle and vegetable soup from all the things that I had in my pantry. I had a pack of noodles, I had some green beans, bok choy, I had some leftover rotisserie chickens, which we had with pasta over the weekend. I had some leftover chicken apple sausage. So all those proteins and all those veggies that I had left from the week, I just really wanted to use up. So I chopped them up, threw them in a big pot and made a yummy homemade broth with some chicken broth and some salt and some pepper and some garlic and some seasonings like Sazon. And it really came together and it was such a yummy, wholesome, healthy, comforting, perfect meal for a house with some sick kids on a Monday evening. Soups that I can just throw all my leftovers in are definitely my go-to, and it's actually one of my kids' favorites. We usually do it on Sundays, so we use up all the protein and veggies throughout the week. I think one of our favorite meals is Taco Tuesday. On Tuesdays, we have some type of Mexican food, and I made some Spanish rice with garlic and onions and tomatoes this night, and then I grabbed a freezer pack from the freezer of shredded chicken breasts that I had made a couple weeks ago in a large batch, and then I added some black beans, and I made some cheese quesadillas and added that yummy chicken breast filling to it. The filling that I make it ahead of time in a big crock pot with enchilada sauce, taco seasoning, salsa, whatever I have on hand, and I just separate it into different Ziplocs and freeze it. So on Monday evening, I just pull out some chicken breast or some ground beef, whatever I made in a huge batch, and I get it ready for Taco Tuesday. These fillings, we also make burritos, nachos, tacos, quesadillas, a wide variety of different foods. We always switch it up, but the filling is always so yummy. Okay, I had to record this really quick to add into this portion. You saw that I made a big thing of chicken breast ahead of time with whatever I had on hand, anything super flavorful to make it a yummy dish. And I separated into quarts. I think I had 4 quarts from this specific meal that I showed you guys. I put it into quart Ziplocs. I put it in the freezer with the date on it and we use it up within the month. I also do this with ground beef. I wanted to stop the video and tell you this because this works for many different meals, not just with Mexican nights, but also with pasta nights, spaghetti, ground beef, sausages for soups, things like that. It really, really helps make a meal at home so I don't order DoorDash or end up going out. If I have the proteins on hand to just pull out of the freezer and then make a meal out of it, it really, really helps. So that is a big suggestion for you guys. If you have a large family, make proteins ahead of time in large batches. It really saves time on those weeknight meals when you're just trying to eat up whatever you have. Now for Wednesday, I was really craving broccoli. It's one of my kids' favorite vegetables. So I made a big pot of broccoli and just sprinkled a little bit of Parmesan cheese to give it a little bit of flavor. I don't really need salt and pepper. And then I baked a yummy fillet of salmon. I put teriyaki sauce on it the night before and let it marinate overnight. And it is so flavorful. And then I put a little bit of sriracha mayo on it also. We got some steamed rice and I love chopped up tomato with soy sauce and a little bit of sriracha mixed up. I think the tomato with the rice and the teriyaki sweet salmon and the broccoli is just such a good combination. I personally mix my entire bowl up. I know that may seem weird. Have you guys ever had tomatoes, soy sauce tomatoes with your rice and fish before? It is so good, especially with some sriracha mayo on top. It's actually really good to put it on top of the fish and bake it like that. It comes out like a sushi roll, like a sweet miso, spicy sushi roll. It really gives that vibe. It is so good. Now for this night, I made some chicken adobo. My husband is Filipino, so we have this every couple weeks and the whole family loves it, except for Tali. I'll be honest with you, she's not a fan of adobo, but all the rest of us eat it up. It's a really, really simple dish and you can do it on the stovetop or the crock pot. I like to use boneless chicken thighs with lots of pepper. Don't worry, it's really not that spicy, but for some reason the pepper really makes the meal. And then I put some soy sauce. I also put some vinegar. I put in lots of garlic, bay leaves, onions, and I put it on low all day. I also, towards the end, add in some chopped potatoes and some carrots. If I do not have potatoes on hand, that's fine. It still tastes just as good. We eat this over rice. It is so amazing. I think I forgot to take a picture or a quick video of the finished product, but this is usually what chicken adobo looks like when it's completed. And to me, adobo tastes better the next day. And for our last meal of the week, I pulled out a lasagna from the freezer. It is so yummy, the one from Costco with beef. It is large and it feeds all of us. Plus, it gives my husband lunch at work the next day as well. I paired it with a homemade salad and some toasted sourdough with garlic butter. So good. I love this meal so much. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed my entire week of meals that I made for my family. All of these meals are so yummy and easy. You notice that some of them I pulled from the freezer and just added a homemade salad to. Some of them I put in the crock pot and let it slow cook all day. And some of them I popped in last minute, like the salmon, which only took about 15-20 minutes. All different varieties. My style is all over the place. You never know what's going to happen in the Gior household, but all of my kids were fed. They got veggies, I think, every single night, and they loved it, and they asked for seconds and thirds every single time. My husband was happy, and he was able to bring leftovers to work the next day, and he doesn't mind that. He's not really a sandwich type of guy. He loves leftovers that he can reheat from the night before. So I always try to make extra so that he can do that. And it's a bonus if there's a little extra for mama to eat before I pick up the kids for school the next day. And I will let you know that we are huge fans of eating out. We probably eat out more than the average family just because we love it. And that's our love language. And we love eating out together. We love sushi, Korean barbecue, burgers, whatever. You can see on my stories every single time we go out to eat, which is probably 2 to 3 times a week. So follow me on Instagram if you're curious. All right. Now, your job now is to go over to Chrissy's channel, check out all the meals that she made for her family, and let her know that her girl Christy sent you. I hope you enjoyed this video and got some ideas. I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.